Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Kiki Loves Nigeria. We were just on here last night. Now we're right back on here. But when we have a lot of information to get out, that's just the way it is. And right now, there is a lot of information that I need to get out to people because it's been brought to my attention from different people that I know that this Ghana land scamming stuff, that this is just what goes on in Ghana, that this is just what they do. And like, it's several, like so many people over there, repats, not all of them, who are doing this. And I'm like, what? But then I started thinking back to Gambia. And I started thinking about the different repats in the Gambia who were selling land, like just all of a sudden, they went from not having any money to selling land. So then I remember the story I did on Shakina, and that she was unalived because she was scamming people with land deals. But still, I'm focused on Black Acres of the Gambia. I'm not realizing that the scamming is an issue. This land scamming is really blowing up behind the scenes because people are either too embarrassed to talk about it because they've lost their money, or they're still, for some reason, following this code of silence that these people have. They follow this code of silence that once you get scammed, you don't say anything. And if you do say something, everybody's kind of looking at you sideways like, well, you shouldn't have said anything. Because what do they say? You didn't practice your patience. If you would have been patient, you would have got the land. If you would have been patient, the deal would have came through. When it's all just a lie. So let me back up and go do my introduction. Hold on, let me pull up my script. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get up here to the top. I'm trying to get up here to the top. The script is really long. Okay, so who am I? For those who don't know, my name is Kiki Loves Nigeria, and I am the host of this show. And what we do on this show, we talk about anything and everything that impacts you repatriating to West Africa, visiting West Africa, or looks like we're talking about buying land in West Africa. Anything that has to do with that. Because what I've noticed is that people from the West, they're not aware of the social cultural norms in West Africa, and this lack of knowledge usually costs us financially, or sometimes, unfortunately, it costs us our lives. So I want to make sure that that doesn't happen to people. Okay, I don't want people to go to Africa and be scammed or to lose their life. I don't want that, or to lose all of their money. So that's why I do these shows. And where do I get the topics from? I get the topics from you all. I get these topics from the community. The community tells me what they want to talk about. They let me know what's important to them, and they let me know what they feel like the message of this channel should be. So it's a highly interactive channel. All right. So I'm not somebody who's just, this channel is all about me. No, it's not about me at all. It's about us and what happens to us when we go to Africa, when we go uninformed. So that's how I decide what we talk about on this channel. And I explain to you why we talk about that. That's the goal of this channel. And this channel is sponsored. I got to tell you about our sponsor. Our sponsor is Planet Mojo. Now, Planet Mojo they make creams and gels to help you with arthritis pain, any type of joint or muscle pain that you have. All right. And the good thing about Planet Mojo is that this cream and gel that they make, it eliminates pain and it eliminates inflammation quickly, and it keeps it away. It has no bad smells. It has no bad oils. It doesn't stain your clothes. There's fast delivery and easy returns. Easy returns, and it's all natural. Please use my discount code to get 20% Kiki 20% off, so you can get 20% off. All right. Now, I'm telling you, any kind of pain, arthritis, inflammation, any type of pain, this cream and gel will take care of it. All right. So that's thank you to our sponsor, Planet Mojo, and also StreamYard. If you look through my description, you'll see a link to StreamYard. As you can see, we're streaming on StreamYard. If you click on that link, you will get $10 off. All right, StreamYard has different plans. All right, and with these plans, you get different benefits. If you click on my link, you'll get $10 off a plan of your choice. All right, so that is the word from our sponsors. Now we need to do our disclaimer, our fair use disclaimer. 1 second. Let me get that pulled up so we can get all of our housekeeping duties out the way. Again, this is Kiki Loves Nigeria. The content on this channel, this is our fair use disclaimer, may contain copyrighted content, not authorized for use by the owner. However, no copyright infringement is intended. Copyright material used on this channel falls under the Fair Use Guidelines, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, which states copyrighted material can be used for education, research, teaching, and commentary purposes, which is the explicit goal of this channel. The views expressed, disclaimer. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on Kiki Loves Nigeria belong solely to the author and not necessarily to the community, the host, or the channel. All right. So now we've gotten that out of the way. Let me see. Well, I want to make sure I get everything. What we are talking about now, tonight. Tonight we are talking about Kinza Baby and the red flags that she's a land scammer in Ghana trying to pimp her own people for her man. Yes. Yes. Yes, people. My mind is just as blown as you are. But after researching Kenza, because I'm still researching Kenza, I realized this is a trend. This land scamming is a trend. They know, and people say, well, Kiki, how is she a land scammer? Oh, I'm going to show you. But I need to follow my script. All right. Why are we talking about her? We're talking about her because Kinza targets the weak and vulnerable members of our population. She targets people just like her. Weak, vulnerable, not 100% healthy, but able to get around. But she targets those type of people that are easy to manipulate. And that's why we have to do these videos, to bring awareness. Because people will look at her and they will think, oh, this is just a nice, kind little old lady that's trying to help me relocate to Ghana. Kiki, I don't know why you have a problem with it, because she's helping me out. When reality, Kinza is putting them in unsafe situations. She's putting them at risk for losing everything they have. I think she's just like Daniel, but worse. And why I say she's worse is because she knows she's being used by Super Shorty and the man with the arc. She knows she is, but she doesn't care. The man with the arc is the chief, y'all. I'm not going to say his name unless I need to, but I don't think I need to. But the man with the arc is the chief. All right. The chief, I don't know how he got hooked up with Kinza. I don't know how any of that went down, but somehow this man has given Kinza like 30 plots of land to sell. All right. This land is not in her name. He's leased her this land. So she's not a resident of Ghana, so she can't own it and she can't sell it. All right. So he's leased her these 30 plots. Her and Super Shorty, when you buy land, when you go to Kinza or Super Shorty, they're going to sublease you plots from them. But that's what you think. Let me correct you. You think it's from them. But the person who has registered the land, whose name is real, the land is really in, is the chief. If that makes sense. See how convoluted everything is? So you think you're just like Michelle. She's telling us she's buying all this land. The land is not even in her name. It's registered in the chief's name. That's why she had to go get the chief, because she has no paper saying she is the person who owns the land, because they don't own the land. They're leasing the land. So you go to Kenza in her WhatsApp group. She's marketing this on YouTube like she owns this land when she really doesn't. She's working for Super Shorty and the chief. She's the front person, like ES told us. Remember, ES told us they put her in the front to suck us in? Because if we knew it was two men behind pulling the strings, we wouldn't go for that. We would be more cautious. We would be more reluctant to give up our money. But we see Kinza. They put a woman up there. They put ES. Then they put Kinza, who people think, oh, she can't hurt anybody. When she's nothing more than a puppet. They're using her to suck us in. Get that, people. Get that part. Get that part. She's not making any decisions. She's a puppet. She's doing what they tell her to do. Now, how much she's getting, we don't know. They'll never tell us how much they're getting. But they are selling land that was leased. And I don't know if it was leased. Well, from what I understand, their names, when we were looking at that video, remember the video? And I said, why are they in the nail shop? And where's the people who are signing the documents? And remember, I was like, why is Super Shorty all up in this woman's business? Well, because he was the one who sold her the land. Remember? Oh, I don't know if y'all seen that video. I'm about to show it to y'all. But he was the one who sold her the land. That's why he was there. On that deal, Kinza was the witness. But on other deals, with the other two clients, Kinza is actively involved in selling the land. She sells the land just like Super Shorty sells well, they're not selling it, they're leasing it. But you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean. She's the Daniel. Remember how Daniel was the front person to suck us in. Daniel was the person to come with us with this God story. He used to say all this. That's what she does. Super Shorty. Guess what he is? He is not only the background person telling her what to do and connecting her with the man with the arc, but guess what? He's also the contractor. So they're now building this community All right. No license. Nobody got a. Oh, I'm getting so ahead of myself. Let me back up. Okay, so this is why I'm talking about that. Everything you have, you're going to lose dealing with these type of people because they put you at risk. You chase this sweet dream that will never come true. The victim only realizes after they have chased this sweet dream for I don't know how long, for months and sometimes years, and their savings is completely gone or their retirement is completely gone. Then they try to report it because they realize then, oh, I was a part of a scam. This was nothing more than a scam. They try to report it then, but it's too late. It's too late. So then what? The person has no way to recoup their money. The above reasons is why I do this. There are people who've come back and unalive themselves because of these type of things. There are people who have lost everything because of people like Kinza. There are people whose relationships who have ended because of people like Kinza. Kinza is nothing more than an example. It can't be personal because I don't know her and I don't care to know her. But I know what she does on YouTube. I know what she shows me in these videos. And what I see in these videos is that if you're dealing with Kinza, you're probably being more than likely if you're not already been scammed, yeah, you've been scammed because you gave to your money to somebody who's unlicensed and who was selling you something they don't even have a legal right to sell you. She has just like Daniel had no legal right to sell you that land. Foreigners cannot engage in that type of an activity. For one, they can't. But you got to have a license. Remember, we saw the license that if you registered as a real estate agent and you're from a different country, they want to know about your background. I showed you last week that to get involved in this type of activity, you need a license in Ghana and the United States. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. So so tonight, that's what we're talking about. And that's why I'm talking about it. Because somehow these people think they've gotten a pass and they can just scam people. They can just scam us. They can just play us. And they use our own people to pimp us. And that's what I have a problem with. That's where my problem lies. Kenza knows she was taken advantage of by Super Shorty and the whole crew and his whole little construction crew. His whole little boy construction crew. That's who's going to build your house if you deal with them. She knows she was taken advantage of. She knows she's taken I don't know how many L's because she's dealing with unprofessional people. She's dealing with small boys. Super Shorty's friends. And now, instead of her being woman enough to say, well, I made some bad decisions. Don't do what I do. Don't deal with these young people. Get you some professionals. Get you somebody who know what they're doing. But no, she got to support her man and her friend and his friends. She got to continue to bring money to her man and his friends. So what does she do? Now she using us. Now she using us to help support her and her man. Because she's running out of money. She didn't know that's going to cost that much. She didn't know. Now they think they're fake. That's another thing. This little land thing. They think they really are like land dealers or something. And it goes to their head. And they really start thinking that they're these important people, and they're really not. They're just another set of land scammers. And we're going to get to that. So we're going to stop right here, and I'm going to get your questions. Let's see. Kiki, after you dropped the scandalous bombshell regarding Bag last night, a lot of us are still shook. But I'll try to, I know, on this topic, it was hard for me to even get ready for this. To be honest, it really was. It was really hard for me to get ready for this show tonight because I'm still thinking about Rick. I really am. And what's going on with Black Acres. Because I told y'all, just because we didn't get along, that doesn't mean I want something like this to happen to Rick. You know, I don't want nothing like this to happen to Rick. That's horrible. That's horrible. And I just hope somehow, I know they can get the money, and well, I don't know if it's too late for that though. Since he defaulted, I don't know if he can go back and pay it and then they let him out. I don't know, y'all. I don't know any of that. But I'm coming back to Rick next week. All right. But I feel the same way, but I said I had to do this. I can't just because some people, they want to know this, so I couldn't let them down. So I had to go on. But if y'all want to talk, whatever y'all want to say, or whatever you found out, or whatever questions you have about Rick, you can still ask me. Okay, we'll still talk about it. I did watch her video today. It was really sad because he's not there, and you can tell he ain't there, and it's just sad. I did too. I saw a bag video today and I didn't see Rick. No. Yeah. Wow, Kiki, love your hair. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was looking for Rick. Oh, you look extra pretty today. Oh, thank you. Yep, I was just hoping I would see Rick. I was just hoping, because y'all know how they love to get me. Rick love to get me, right? I'm thinking, okay, he gonna be on there. He gonna just show up and say, Kiki don't know what she talking about. She's always talking and don't know what she talking about. But he wasn't there. He wasn't there. So, in reference to Rick or his son, I'm just praying everything work out. Didn't see any one of them in the video. Maybe someone in the chat. No, I didn't see. I seen the one video she said, no, I didn't see nobody. It was quiet there. You're right. Hey, got abound. How you doing? I didn't see anybody there. Michelle said the chief is ripped. What, y'all? Say that again. Is ripped. The chief is ripped. Say that again, Jennifer. I understand that they can't sell land. No, without seeking permission. They cannot. No, they cannot. As land is thank you, it's for community use, not his. Exactly. Thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell people, but they be like, no, you lying. No. He cannot. No, he cannot. He's just in charge to make sure the land is used for what the purpose is, which is for the community. If the community is not benefiting from it, the sale, he's not supposed to do that. And he has to go get the permission. And here lies the problem. The people who really own the land won't know anything about what these chiefs are doing. Super Shorty is the developer, y'all. He is the developer. He built the houses for the people. And Michelle knew he was such a scammer, such a unprofessional, that she didn't use him. But some of the others, I'm sure, will use him. But yes, he's the contractor part who will build your house for you. Look how they're building Kinza's house. Now, if you want your house built by that crew, because that's his crew, it's a bunch of small boys. And I can't really blame Super Shorty, because he got to get it how he live. And this is his one opportunity in a lifetime to come up off of this woman. And he gonna come as hard as he can to get that money. He gonna get him set, his friends set. Everybody gonna eat off of Kenya. Because that's Kinza. Because that's how it's supposed to go. There's so many people doing this. It's crazy. And that's what they were telling me. That it's a lot of people doing this, Kiki. And I'm like, so y'all really be buying land from them? So a lot of people be doing this, but people don't be telling on them. People don't come together as a community and say, we're not going to buy land from you. We're not going to deal with you. If you don't have a license, if you're not a contract, if you're not a real estate agent, we're not doing this. This is why you keep getting scammed. This is why. And then you deal with people like Kinza. Kinza of all people. Now, I don't know the other people. Maybe they got a stronger game. They can talk a better talk. I don't know. But why somebody would trust Kinza, who's lying to you now about her relationship with Super Shorty, and his name is not even Super Shorty. She can't even say his name. His name is, guess what? Super Shady. Because that's what he is. Shady. Super shady. She's lying to you about that relationship because she doesn't want you to know, because that's the first huge red flag. And everybody just act like they don't see the elephant in the room. That woman is with a man, she is 30 to 40 years old. I'll say 40 years older, because he's in his 20s. She got to be over 60. She got to be over 60. And she's with this man. And now she don't want you to know that's her boyfriend. She don't want you to know she's sleeping with this man, because she know you'll judge her harshly. She knows these ladies she's trying to get her that money from will judge her harshly if they know she's sleeping with the contractor and the developer. She knows that, and that he's in his 20s and she's in her 60s. She knows they will judge her harshly. She knows that will lose business. So now what is she doing? She's distancing herself from him. She's acting like it's not. They're just, he's the contractor, and she's the Queen Harriet Tubman, who's selling you the land. I'm like, are you serious? And yes, that's the truth. That is what, and I went and checked, and I found out, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what's going on. The chief gave them some land, just like Daniel, for them to sell it to us, to get us all messed up. Once again, Kenza can't fight it in court. She don't have enough money, and the people she's selling land to don't have money to go to court. And they know that. It's all a plan. They all know these women do not have money to go to court to fight a land dispute. They don't. They barely have enough money to buy the land. They don't even have enough money to build the houses. And they know that. This is the population they're targeting. And you see, Michelle got in her dispute right away. Right away. This was a land deal with Kinza. Right away. Yeah. So, why did that happen? Why did that happen? If Kinza owns the land, and her and Super Shorty own the land, even if, okay, let's take them out the equation. The man the chief, who says he owns the land, who went there with his documents, why is there still some type of dispute if you own the land? And then they say, oh, well, it's just the way Ghana went. What? Ghana's just the way. Ghana's not. They always try to make it seem like Ghana is a lawless, West Africa is a lawless society. But it's not lawless. You all just don't use the system. But they do. You see, they went to the police on you because they knew Michelle would have to prove it in court. They knew that. And you know how much it's going to cost her? She needs a lawyer. She can't afford that. She doesn't have money for that. But that's what happens. That's what happens when you look over the fact that woman, that relationship should have been enough to let y'all know this woman is not right. She has self-esteem problems. She's easily to be manipulated, and she has control issues. But everybody act like they didn't see that. All right, let me get y'all comments, and I'm gonna go back into the script so we can get to the videos because we got a lot. The chief is what? Is she still as who? Let me go up here. You look oh, thank you, Miss Greek. Is she still making videos? Who, Miss Greek, is who still making videos? Yeah, the chief is what? Really? Which chief? See, that's what I thought. The chief that the man with the ark bought the land from. Exactly. And that's what I said. I said, well, if the chief has passed away, y'all don't know who he sold the land to. Y'all don't know how many people are going to make claims. Y'all don't know any of that. You don't even know if your documents are real. That part. The chief is dead. He's gone. And he made deals with a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of people. Anyone buying a house from Super Shorty has, thank you. Thank you. But Kinza wants to say we're just jealous. So I have to hit them with the facts. And there's actually, let me get back up here. Let me go. Why would anyone trust Kinza and that little boy? I don't know. I don't know. But it has to, that's why I'm saying this has to be a spell. Because she looks crazy with that little young boy. She looks like something is wrong with her. Talking, y'all seen the video, got her man, laying all up on this little boy while he drinking his whatever he is, bitter herbs or whatever that stuff is. And I'm like, is she serious right now? And she is serious. She moved to Ghana to be with that small boy. Yes, she did. I think part of the problem is someone knows they can't afford the proper way, and they try the back door because they trust Kinza and the Lion King types. They do. Yes, they can't. And so they want to go the back. She's absolutely right. I want to go the cheaper way. They got cheap land. I'll take a chance. They talking about God. So that means they're not scamming me because they're talking about God. It is very expensive to build a house in Africa. Thank you. Heavy pedal time. It really is. Even though cement blocks look thin and weak. Yeah. Yeah, wait till that. I can't wait for the rain to come on Kenza's head this year. I can't wait. And then y'all realize something. Those 3 flights of steps she has to go up. There's nothing, there's no awnings, there's nothing to cover it. So when it rains, those steps are going to be slippery and they're going to be wet. Kinza better be careful. Why didn't the contractor think about that, Kinza? Why didn't your developer think about that, Kinza? Why didn't your architect think about that, Kinza? Because according to you, you got bad knees and a bad back. So why would you build 3 flights of steps? But this is a lady who's coming to you, telling you she can develop your house for you, her and her boyfriend. So how come the land is registered in Super Shorty's name if the chief hired him and Kinza to sell it? So how come the land? We don't know who the land is registered in. We don't know. I heard it's registered in the chief's name. I heard it's not registered in their name. That's what I heard. That's what I think. I think that's what I heard. I think that's what she said. I hope that's right. That he gave him the land to sell the land, okay? But it's not theirs. Like they're selling it for him. You see what I mean? They're just the front people to make it appear like it's their land, but it's not. It's not theirs. It's his. So even if he gave it to them, it's still like Kinza. It say Kinza's name is on the land and she's leasing the land. All right. And it's registered in her name. Say all 30 acres is registered in her name. She still does not own that land. She does not. She's the registered person renting that land, but she does not own that land. That land is owned by that family, whoever owns that piece of land. You remember those documents we had that had Daniel's name on it? Remember that? Those blue, and I think they were indentures or something like that. Y'all remember those? Okay, so you see how it had Daniel's name on it, and it had Kwame's name on it, and they were really no good. It's just like that. The documents are really no good. They're no good because they're not signing with the people who really own the land, who can make the deal. Those are just fake documents that are no good, if I'm understanding this right. On one of Michelle's videos, she said, oh yeah, the chief had died and he had sold the land to many people. Yeah. Nothing is legit when someone questions them. It's just confusion and distraction. And that's all I keep getting is confusion and distraction. Confusion and distraction. Because I don't understand. If you bought the land, Michelle, why does and why isn't it registered in your name? Oh, she said, thank God she didn't register it in her name. Thank God she didn't register it in her name. Okay, so even if, like, again, though, even if it's registered in your name, you don't own it. You're renting it. The people who own it, you better believe their name is on there somewhere, because you are not the owner of that land. I agree. Added to that are the trusting. Let me make this big. I agree. Added to that, they are trusting because the kings and Kinza would give the impression, yes, they are fully versed in the land law, and that's far from the truth. Kinza doesn't know anything, because if she knew something, she, for one, would have her license, because you have everything in Ghana, professional service, you got to be licensed for. It's just like here. So they're doing all of that illegally. You can't tell me Super Shorty got a license, because I don't even believe he graduated from secondary school. Okay, so now I got your questions. We're going back in. So that's why we're talking about her tonight. She was in Ghana struggling to build a house. She has no income that she talks about to support herself, other than her YouTube channel, her donations, and now her real estate business, selling land to you all. Before she moved to Ghana, she was driving Uber Eats to support herself for this transition to Ghana. She moved to Ghana to be with her 20-something-year-old boyfriend. Kinza is in her 60s. Her goal was not to become a real estate agent when she moved to Ghana. Her goal was to get to Ghana so she could build a house for her and her man. Once she realized she didn't have enough money, she had to think of a way to get some money, and to get some money real quick, Super Shorty came to her with the idea of selling the land. Put you out there, scam the people with your face. If they ever go to court, you the one, Kinza, they going after. You the one channel promoted it. You're the one who talked to us. You're the face of it. So Kinza hopes to be a YouTube star, and also she plans on doing an Airbnb. So the first thing I'm going to show y'all how to do is tell when fraud is going on. All right. So the first thing you got to do is ask yourself, does this person has a means of income? Do they have a stable way to support themselves? Because if they have a stable way to support themselves, they don't need to commit fraud. There's no need to. So Kinza is hoping to be a YouTube star. That's how she plans on supporting herself, with her YouTube check. All right. She plans on opening an Airbnb in that apartment, whatever that is she's building. She's not finished with it. She doesn't have the money to finish it. So she's hoping she can make enough money off this land dealing that she's doing to finish her place, so she can open up an Airbnb, so she can continue to support her and her boyfriend's lifestyle. Correction. So we can continue to support, just like we did for Black Acres, her and her boyfriend's lifestyle in Ghana. She used to have a mobile phone business that she bought for her boyfriend. I don't know if she still has it. Oh, yes, I do. Last I heard, her boyfriend's brother or cousin was running the business. She also had a clothing store business that she purchased for her boyfriend that I don't know if that's, oh, last time I heard, one of those his family members was running that. Also, she is also sending the little girl in the video that he identified as his daughter. She is also paying for her to go to school. But she is still struggling to make it happen in Ghana. She's been plagued by car problems, contractor problems, electrician problems, every problem you can think of. Kinza has had this problem building this house in Ghana. She is not finished. She's not even close to being finished. We're having problems. She's having problems completing it because of a lack of money. And all of a sudden, she starts, about a month ago, I noticed that she started leasing land. I started hearing her talking about clients. And I'm like, clients? Where she got clients from? What does she do to get clients? Then I found out, I'm listening further. Then I see, we're going to go check on somebody's land. We're going to go to check on somebody's land, take their paperwork back in. I'm going to the mall to mail some paperwork. And I'm like, oh, she must be helping people with their land deals. But I'm not thinking that she has the nerve enough to start selling land on her own. A retirement check from where, Lizzie? Where? If she got a retirement check, don't you think she would say so? She ain't never said nothing about a retirement check. She doesn't live off a retirement check. If people have retirement checks, we know. They tell us. Ghana Bound has a check. Tabby Companion has a check. They get checks. We know that because they let us know. I don't have to scam anybody. I don't need your YouTube money because YouTube is not enough for me to live off of. I have my own money. These people usually let you know. So doesn't Kenza have a check? Not according to YouTube. Well, sound confusion is the first. Wait a minute, let me make this big. Well said. Confusion is first and foremost, then destruction. Kinza is, yeah, she's a true scammer. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all in a minute. There's a whole theory that you can do to tell if somebody is a scammer. And a whole theory, y'all. A whole little process. Oh, yes, y'all. Please hit the like button so we can get in the algorithm. I'm sorry, y'all. So she's been taking clients for about 2 months now. All right. So then I started to notice, like Sincerely Michelle, I told y'all about that. And then the next level thinking lady who was calling her Moses. What's that lady name? Harriet Tubman. I could not believe they were calling this lady Harriet Tubman. And this is how I found out they were selling the land. Thank you to the person who wrote me. Thank you to the person who led me to this story. That's what I'm telling y'all, community. So here's the video, y'all. This is the video when I found out that Super Shorty and this woman was indeed selling land. And then I went around and I asked some people that I knew. Did they know about it? Hold on, why can't I see it? Then I started asking people that I know. Did they know about it? What did they know about it? And I found some people didn't know about it, but some people did. And that's when they told me, yes, Kenza is selling land. Her and Super Shorty. Whoever you contact, that's who get the money. If you contact Super Shorty first, he get the money. If you contact Kinza first, she get the money. He'll be the witness. She'll be the what you call it. They switch places so he can get his own money because he don't have no income except for the money Kinza give him. And he tired of being under her wing. He want his own money now so he can get away from her. Yeah, they ain't gonna say nothing. They probably won't say nothing. Ghana Bound is on here though. He was. So hold on. Y'all, let's go check this out. All right, because some of y'all, if y'all didn't see it, who's on here, this is how I found out about. And that's why when you hear me, I'm really upset because this is when I found out. I had confirmation that Kenza was indeed pimping her own people. When I found out she was the front person, I'm like, oh, so they really put her in the front to scam us. Yes, because she looks meek and humble. She looks like she would never scam anybody. When she know she ain't pulling the strings, she know there's 2 Ghanaian men behind her that's pulling the strings. She knows that. But she ain't telling us that. She ain't telling us that. Super Shorty gonna get paid twice. Hold on, let's check this video out. That's why when you hear this video, I sound so upset because I was. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that, okay, you got scammed. You know this dude taking advantage of you. So why would you do us like that? You know? Why would you do us like that? Why would you put us in a situation where we can be scammed? Now you want us to be scammed. Come on, I done fell in the ditch. Y'all ladies, come on and fall in the ditch with me so we can give these Ghanaian men some more of our hard-earned money. Like somebody said, they're pimping the women, and that's what they're doing. Kinza is being nothing but pimped. That's it. To bring that money back. She don't get to keep all that money. She don't get to keep that, what they pay. So let's listen to this. Welcome to Kiki Loves Nigeria. Hey, on this episode of Kiki Loves Nigeria, I'm going to talk to y'all about, well, first I'm going to introduce you to the Queen, Harriet Tubman of the Gambia, who's setting people free by selling them land through her or her boyfriend. Yes, you're going to meet the new queen and king of leasing land in the Gambia. Their followers call her Queen Harriet Tubman. I kid you not. You're going to hear it for yourself. We call her Kinza, babe. I couldn't believe it. I call her Kinza. Now I call her Super Shorty grandmother. And y'all call her man Super Shorty. His real name is Shadrach. Those are the new people. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. And they got red flags everywhere. I'm going to show y'all how to read the red flags. Because I'm going to point them out. Yep. Every one of them. Yep. And again, I'm not really sure why, but I guess because they're in Africa, people just think when they go to Africa, they can just pretend to be whatever they want to be. So now she's pretending to know how to sell land illegally without a license. And without a license. And even though she's not in America, you taking American dollars, chick, that's where you messed up. When you take our money, you got to. But what they don't understand is that you also have to have a license in Ghana to do this. You can't just do this in Ghana. She needs a license to do this. But she has a license nowhere. She's not licensed and she's not a citizen and she doesn't have a license. She cannot do what she's doing. She's involved in illegal activity. She's involved in illegal activity. So tell me, how is that not a scam? She's involved in a scam from rip. From jump, it's a scam because she's involved in an illegal activity. And she's begging you to come on too. You ain't playing by the rules because the rules say if you sell us land, you need a license to do so. Yes. You're breaking the law. She is. But I'm sure you know that. I'm sure you know. Okay, so let's get started with these videos. Hey everybody, welcome to
Let me go past this.
Nigeria.
There's a lot of this I just
in. She has an advantage of y'all, her and her dirty game. The dirty game is about the scam. I'm gonna scam you.
Out to Kinza.
Ask them. Man, girl, you better tell them don't call you that.
Okay, hold on.
She helping them pimp her own people. This dream, this sweet dream that is nothing but a lie. That's all she's selling is a sweet dream. Just like that song. I woke up with that song on my mind. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who are you to disagree with us, Kiki? Who are you to disagree with our sweet dream? Some of us want to be used. Some of us want to be abused. Who are you, Kiki, to start us, to try to stop us? But you know what? It ain't going to be that easy. I'm going to let the world know. I'm going to keep on. I'm going to keep on. I'm going to keep on to everybody know that Kinza Babe and Super Shorty is pimping. They pimping her own people, and she helping them do it. She helping them pimp her own people. She's a sick, you know what? That part. Oh, yeah. Kiki on fire. Oh, yeah. Kiki heated. Because don't nothing get me heated even more. It gets me heated more than knowing that we got some scammers in our community who think they gonna come and just scam us. Think they gonna come and put this old fool in front of us like a carrot. Oh, I'm just helping people relocate. No, you're telling people lies.
So why is she lying?
To get them to buy land from you and.
So that's another thing. Why is she lying about what she's doing? That's another way you know she's a scammer, because she's lying. Now she's lying about doing it. Okay, she's lying about their relationship, what type of relationship she has with him, and she's lying about what she's doing. Why is she doing that?
Your boyfriend, because you have no other income, so you need to sell this land.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to get these women to buy this land. Yep. You need to get these older people to buy this land because you have no other income other than us.
Yeah.
How low are you, Kenza? How low are you to try to eat off your own people?
Yeah.
Because you were poor, because you poorly planned your exit.
Yes, Lord.
So yes. Now you're trying to eat off of everybody else, and they dare to call you the Queen Harriet Tubman. Girl, you better tell them don't call you that. Because you disrespecting our ancestors, and I don't play that. I don't take kindly to that. Kenza, I'm on you. That's all I want you to know. I'm on you. And if you don't know what that means, ask Black Acres of the Gambia.
Oh, poor Black Acres of the Gambia.
Ask Life with the Kings. Ask Phoenix Rain. Ask them. What does that mean when Kiki says she on you?
Poor Phoenix
Ask
Rain.
Them, because I'm on you. You don't try to use my people and think I'm going to let you do it.
Right.
And you did it in my face. You dared to do it in my face.
Yeah, she did.
Now, I'm going to do what I'm going to do to you in your face.
And I want to just start with giving a shout out to Kinza Babe and Super Shorty. They have been wonderful. I mean, really, really wonderful. Basically taking me by my hand and helping me get set up. They have made my transition from America to Ghana extremely easy. So it's really, a different world over here. The way people do things, the way businesses do things, the way you have to get your phone set up. But they have taken me by my hand and helped me do all of that with patience.
Okay, now I have a question for this lady. Now she said they took her by her hand with patience and showed her everything, right? But this is the same lady who said that she didn't know she was supposed to bring $100 bills and she brought change. Now, if they took her by her hand and was teaching her everything, why didn't they teach her that? Why didn't they teach her that? That's the basics. Why didn't they teach her that? These people want to be, they're looking for a savior. They're looking for somebody to save them from themselves. That's why they're running the Ghana like that. That's not all of them, but they know who they are. The ones who deal with people like Kinza, they know who they are. They know who they are. They want you to save them from themselves. They're running from something. And they're calling it Babylon. But no, it's not Babylon. You're running from yourself. That's why when you get to Ghana, you get to Gambia, you run into the same problems, but 10 times worse.
On top of her still trying to build her house. And if you all, she has a channel too, so if you would want to go over and visit her channel, it's called Kinza Babe, Kinza Babe, BABE1. So, and she shows her journey.
Now, this is the lady who bought the land from Super Shorty.
Being in Ghana, and she's been here for a year. And then you have Super Shorty, who is like a contractor. And, you know,
Now, Super Shorty is her boyfriend, ma'am. He is her boyfriend who him and his friends are building her house so they can get her money twice, okay? Now.
Have both been doing magnificent things. And he is one of the people who I bought my land from. Mm-hmm. And
you hear it? He's one of the people I bought my land from. Don't you wonder how somebody who didn't even complete secondary school is now selling land, lady? Do you even ask questions like that? Did you even say, do you have a license to do what you do? Did you ask those type of questions? Did you ask, how long have you been doing this? Did you ask that? Or you just signed the papers because Kenza looked like you could trust her? Because her head shake when she talk.
They have been so supportive of my journey here. And I just want to give Super Shotty and Kinza Bay a shout out this morning. So, yeah.
But
it's just nice when you can connect.
I guarantee you, if this was in the United States, she wouldn't have bought that from no little young dude here like that. She would have asked for his license. She would have checked everything out. She would have never did no deal like that with no little young dude here. Never would she have done that.
With people, and they're sincere and honest. Didn't ask for anything else from me.
They're so sincere and honest, lady, that you don't even know the extent of their relationship. You don't even know that that's that lady's lover. You don't even know that. You think he's just a contractor. That's what you think. This lady, that is her lover. She moved to Ghana to be with that dude. Now, if they're so honest, why don't you know that?
But just been a very strong support for me. And before I decided to make that transition to come to Ghana, I had thought about reaching out to other people who were helping expatriates or expats to come to Ghana, but everybody wanted a fee. I always called, like to tease Kinza and call her Queen Harriet because she helped get me out of Babylon.
Listen.
Just like Harriet helped get people out of slavery. And she didn't ask for a dime.
Jesus.
She risked her life.
She didn't ask for a dime.
Well,
Kinza didn't ask for a dime. She helped get me out of Babylon. Just like Harriet Tubman helped us get away from slavery. Now, let me ask y'all this. She paid that woman. Did you pay that woman for that leased land? Lady, what are you talking about? See what I mean? These people want to be used. They want to be abused. This lady is looking for a savior. She done made Kinza the daggone savior. And now she's selling that story to y'all. She's selling the story to y'all to get Kinza more customers and super shorty. And y'all know that's a shame. That's just stuff.
It's not risking her life, but it's her time and her energy.
Oh, yeah, she is risking her life because she's lying to people and she's playing with people's money. So she is risking her life.
And people don't want to do that anymore. People don't want to donate anything to you unless
they don't donate their time and their services, lady. This is a whole lie. They just made a video and I'm about to show you. They charge you for everything.
You're paying them. And so, you know, that's what I like to say.
You know, yeah, we do know. We do know. So that's the first thing. All right. These people are now calling her the Queen Harriet Tubman. The Queen Harriet Tubman. But here, unfortunately, Harriet Tubman's husband divorced her because she wouldn't stop running the Underground Railroad. Super Shorty is not that woman's husband. That's her 20-something-year-old boyfriend. All right. And he is the contractor, the developer. Okay, he's going to construct your property, and he's going to develop it. Part of their community. Now, red flags. Let's get to this. So, first thing I want to tell you. First thing, red flag number 1. They don't have a license. If you're dealing with somebody who do not have a license, that's a big red flag. Ghana is not the wild, wild west that these people make it out to be. They have laws. They have laws. To say they don't have laws is a lie. They have similar laws to our laws. They model themselves after Great Britain. Their laws are modeled after Great Britain, just like the U.S. So the following laws apply to land selling in Ghana as they do in the UK and as they do in the Caribbean, because this is the target audience for this woman, the UK, US, and the Caribbean. So first thing I'm going to do is show you that what they're doing is illegal. So if you see anybody doing this, you'll know. Do you have a license to do so? And if they don't, you better not be doing business with them because you're putting yourself at a high risk to be involved in a fraudulent activity. All right, so hold on. You ready? This is what I tell the kids at school. I say, you ready to rock? And they say, ready to roll. Y'all ready to rock? All right, let's roll. So, where is it at? Listen to this. Let me make it bigger.
Many people who are looking at getting their real estate license want to do it for different reasons. If you're planning to start a new career, either part-time or full-time assisting people in buying and selling properties, then of course you need a real estate license. But if this doesn't exactly fit your situation, then let's look at what kind of activities require that you hold a real estate license. The quick and simple definition is this. If you are assisting someone else to buy or sell real estate or to manage their property, and you are getting paid, then you need a real estate license.
Did you hear that? If you're assisting someone else to buy or sell their real estate, and if they give you some money for doing it, you need a real estate license to do so. So that house Cynthia is selling, that's not her house. That house she's selling, if they pay her to do that, she's acting as a real estate license agent without a license. She's brokering a real estate deal without a license, and that is illegal. In Gambia, in Ghana, in the United States, in UK, and in the Caribbean.
Let's look at a few examples of where you do need a real estate license. Your family member asks you to help them sell their house, and they are willing to pay you 2 or 3% of the sale price to complete the transaction. You need to have a real estate license.
Like Cynthia, and I know she doesn't. Yes.
If you spend your days finding buyers and bringing them to a real estate agent to sell them properties so that you can get referral fees, then you need to have a real estate
license. Like you do, Kinza, in your WhatsApp group, how you spend all day trying to lead people to buy these properties, you need a license for that.
License. If you want to manage someone's property in exchange for a percentage of the rent payments, then you need to have a real estate license. Now let's look at a few examples of things that don't require a real estate license. If you are buying or selling property for yourself, you don't need a license. Anyone can do real estate transactions for themselves. Now you can't collect any payment for the transaction. That would require a license. If you are assigned by your company to buy or sell property for the company or manage property for the company, then you don't need a real estate license. If you live in an apartment building and you manage that building in exchange for reduced rent or no rent, you don't need a real estate license. If you start managing other property, then you do need a real estate license. If you are a real estate investor and you want to invest in property, you don't need a real estate license. Sometimes it makes sense to hire a real estate agent if you are investing, and sometimes it is valuable to get your own real estate license if you're investing, and sometimes it is best for you not to get licensed and still do your own transactions as an investor. The answer to that question depends on how your business is set up and how you intend to manage your properties. If helping people find their dream home sounds exciting to you, then you may want to consider a career in real estate.
Yes, Kenza. Maybe you should consider a career in real estate and go to school for it, because what you're doing, ma'am, and all those other people in Ghana and the Gambia, all those other repats, that is illegal. You need a license to do so. Yes. And these people who are giving you this money, they need to take you to court. They need to take you to court when the land falls apart, when the deal goes south. They need to take you to court and sue you in court. That's what they need to do. And once you all start getting sued in court, and once you all start getting jail time like Rick, prison time like Rick, then you'll stop. Then you'll stop trying to eat off your own people, because that's what you're doing, trying to eat off your own people at any risk. You don't care what it costs you to eat off of us as long as you do it. So number one sign of high risk of fraud is no license. The first red flag that Kinza is a fraud is she has no license. No one working with her or for her has a license, even that electrician she has out there. They are all doing it because they can. The only license I believe, Kinza, those people might have, and that's might, is a driver's license. They may have 1 or 2 driver's license amongst them. And if I'm wrong, please produce your legitimate document to do so. Remember, if you have clients abroad, You also need to be licensed in that country to conduct business with your prospective clients. All right. Now let me get these. I want to tell y'all about something called the fraud triangle. The fraud triangle is how, let me go back, indicates that anyone doing business, wait a minute, let me go back up. The fraud triangle, let me tell you what that is first. What is a fraud triangle? Let's pull this up. I want y'all to see this visual, this graph of the fraud triangle. This is how you measure the likelihood you'll be scammed if you do business with this company or this individual. All right. This is from the National Whistleblower Center. The National Whistleblower Center. All right. And they have they wrote this article. Now let me go and explain this to you. So, what is the fraud triangle? According to the National Whistleblower Centers, you can predict if a high risk of fraud exists within an individual, an organization, or business. So let's examine what they say to predict the conditions that lead to a high risk of fraud. Because these doctors are saying, these researchers are saying that if these conditions are in play, then the likelihood that this individual is committing fraud or will commit fraud is high. It's what companies use, people use to predict fraud. All right, so to predict the conditions that lead to high-risk fraud, anti-fraud professionals and researchers frequently rely on a concept called the fraud triangle. And you can see the fraud triangle is either here or here. Researchers frequently rely on this concept, all right, drawing from criminological research from Edwin Sutherland and Dr. Cressy and Dr. Albrecht. They coined the term and the model conditions that led to a high risk of fraud. So they're the ones who came up with this theory that if these elements are at play and they put this model together, then there is a high risk that fraud, this person will, or this company will, or they are committing fraud. So according to Dr. Albrecht, the fraud triangle states that individuals, listen to this, y'all, who are motivated to commit fraud when these elements come together. So individuals will be motivated to commit fraud when three elements come together. When they have some kind of perceived pressure. Does Kinza have some kind of perceived pressure? We could see she's under perceived pressure. She doesn't have money to complete her project. She doesn't have money to pay for her new apartment and to complete her new apartment, and she doesn't have the money to continue to rent her old apartment. She doesn't have a place to stay. She's going to not have a place to stay. So is she under perceived pressure? Yes, she is. She's got to get that place finished so she can move into there and doesn't have to pay any more money. She's under financial pressure. Number two, after pressure, some perceived opportunity. Do you think Kenza sees this land selling as perceived opportunity for her to make some money? You know daggone right she does. And number three, does Kinza in some way rationalize this fraud? Yes, of course she does. Everybody does it. It's the Ghana way. Everybody taking everybody money. Everybody do it. It's Ghana. It's Ghana. It's what they do. Pack your patience. Yes. Get out of Babylon. Yeah. So yes, she's rationalizing it. Not being in, and so in some way, they look for a way to rationalize the fraud, okay? Because the fraud is usually inconsistent with their values. See, because people look at Kinza and say, oh, she looked like such a nice old lady. Well, maybe Kinza as a person would not steal. Maybe Kinza as an individual in her right set of situations would not be a fraudster. But Kinza is not in her right set of situations. Kinza is under pressure. Kinza sees an opportunity to make some money. And Kinza could rationalize this fraud because every repat is doing it. So what does she do? Kinza plays ball. That's what she does. Now, we're going to watch these videos. Now, while we watch these videos, I want you to look and I want you to tell me if these videos, we're going to watch this one video. And while we're watching the video, I'm going to start it and stop it, okay? And then I'm going to read you. Well, let's go to motivation and then we'll stop. All right. Then I'll click on the video. So it indicates that anyone doing business, this triangle, this fraud triangle, after I read through it and did it, it indicated that anyone doing business with Kinza, Babe, or Super Shorty are at a high risk of being a victim of a fraud called a land scam in Ghana. Yes, you're at a high risk. Once we go through all of this, you're going to see. Today, the fraud triangle is widely used by anti-fraud professionals to explain the conditions that motivate individuals or companies to engage in fraud. The model can be used to highlight economic or industry-wide conditions. And what do they say? This is an industry-wide condition. Everybody who sells land scams you. Everybody has been scammed. This is what they do. The land scammers are just land scammers in Ghana. It's a part of the industry. That right there lets you know if this industry, and if it's widespread through the industry, you're probably going to get scammed. That can lead, in all of this again, can lead to a high risk, an overall risk of being scammed. To identify the risk, anti-fraud professionals look for the presence of the following three factors: motivation, opportunity, and rationalization. First, we're going to look at motivation, and then we're going to click on the video. Because I want you to look and see if she has motivation to do this scam. All right? To identify motivation, researchers and anti-fraud professionals typically search for what? Financial pressure or incentives. When we're watching this video, think about everything you know about them. Think about what they're saying. See if you can hear or you can pick up on any financial pressures or incentives that they get for selling this, being involved in this land scamming. All right. Financial pressures to engage in fraud can be high. To make up in economic conditions such as a financial crisis, remember, she needs more money to complete that house. Everything is going up in Ghana. She needs more money. Can make pressure particularly acute, increase that pressure when it comes on like that, and it's acute and it comes immediately and it's coming on, it increases the temptation for fraud. To identify incentives that are conducive to fraud, like land scamming. Researchers look at the relationship between the structural incentives such as executive, competition, and structures. Who are the executives? Compensation. The executives of the company. What will the executives do? They're the executives. They can steal anything they want. Compensation, they're not being paid. So when they're not being paid, fraud makes you do other things. It looks much better to you. It looks appealing. And it's the structure set up where they can do fraud. Yes, it is. And incentives, is there incentives for them to engage in the fraud? Y'all know there's incentives for them to engage in the fraud, because incentives to engage in the fraud is the money and the popularity. So let me see. All right. Now we're going to stop here. Now I'm going to put on this video. This video, I went back through, right? And I used AI again, and I asked AI certain questions about the video, because I wanted you guys to hear certain things. Hold on. I wanted you all to hear. I wanted you to hear how they're talking. I wanted you to hear just how these people are acting. You know, I wanted you to hear how they're talking to these customers, all right? These prospective customers. Hold on. And while you're listening to this, again, I want you to think about, does Kinza have a motivation to steal, to commit fraud? Is she under some type of financial pressure? Is she under some type of financial pressure to commit fraud? Is there some type of economic crisis going on in her life? Okay, so let's start right here. Okay, let me pull it up. So we're going to use AI again. We're going to ask it 3 questions. So I wanted to know, does the creator have clients, right? So, oh, no, let's ask about the estimates. Does the creator conduct estimates? Because if they're not selling land, why would they be doing estimates, right? So the creator does conduct estimates in construction projects, but they charge for it. Now, the lady said they do all this for free. Remember? They supposed to be doing all this for free. But right here, it clearly says at timestamp, they address the issue of people asking them for estimates over email. They explain that they're working and charge for their time, and they don't want to lose potential clients who aren't serious. And they don't want to lose potential clients that aren't serious about the project. All right, so let's look and listen to this.
Before I close, I need to address some issue.
Can y'all hear that?
Some people will contact me in my email and ask me how many blocks to use for 4 plots, how many bag of cement you use.
And see, I think
Not like I'm coming.
I don't
how
know why
much does
she
it
thought
cost
that was
you?
really funny.
If I tell you a fee.
See, I don't know why that was so funny, because like when I typed in how many cement blocks would I need to build a 400 square foot house, Google could tell me. So I'm confused as to why they thought that was so funny. And I'm sure if I typed in how many bags of cement do I need to build 4,000, I think it said 5,000 bricks or something like that. How many 5,000 bricks, Google could tell me. So the fact that they can't even tell you how many bricks you need to build a project, that right there lets you know this, and they're laughing at you, lets you know that they're not real.
Before I close, I need to address some issue. Some people will contact me in my email and ask me how many blocks you use for 4 plots, how many bag of cement you use. Not like I'm coming. How much does it cost you? If I tell you a fee, do not tell me, oh, you just lose a potential client. No, it's a whole estimate that you are requesting for. So I need to charge you. So if you tell me I lose a potential client, what does it mean? Please,
Someone asking for like a whole estimate.
please do not come to my email for that. If you come, I'm going to charge you.
Hello, sis.
Yep, I'm going to charge you because I'm working. So I should have my time and tell you, okay, how many plots you have. Okay, I have 6 plots. Then I'll work out. Okay, you have to buy this block. You have to buy cement of this. You have to buy a trip of sand, a trip of gravels. You have to buy water. I should do all that, and you tell me I didn't tell you. I didn't write those things for you. So I lose a potential client. No, I should lose that potential client.
That we don't need as a client. Anybody
No,
who does that, we don't need as a client.
So did you understand that?
no.
They're telling you,
Go to those people who wear
okay.
suits and put the
Yeah, and
glasses
they
on.
and pay them a lot of money
Pay
to give
them
you the same quote.
pay them a lot of money because I do dread. I do this. I'm a gangster. I PS. So
See,
you can come and get it free, right? No,
that's how you know he's young. Because he does the dreads and he says I pierce, so you think I'm a gangster. If you know in your society that dreads and pierced ears is a negative, why would you do that? Because he didn't look like this before she got there. This was after he got there. He got the dreads with the she paying for all this. Every time she get her hair done, he get his hair done with the gold tips and the earrings. So when he said that, I'm like, oh, so that's the look that you're going for, the gangster look. And this is what this 60-something-year-old woman likes. And you all are trusting her to do business with her. And then you wonder why you're getting scammed. Then Michelle wondered why she's in a land deal, a land whatever scam now.
no way. That's my life.
Exactly, Nana, and that's exactly when there wasn't. I replied back to them after he was
Oh my gosh, she yells.
replying. I replied
She must can't hear.
back. I was like, no, you need is a lot that goes on into an estimate. You have to visit the site. You have to pay for the cost of transportation. It takes almost, if it depends on the location where it's at. You got gas. We
Listen,
just can't be doing estimates for free.
listen.
No. The last time we went to do an estimate, he got into a
Wow.
beehive and nearly got stung. It's not easy. We get shook in our feet with kasha and bush doing estimates. You got to measure the
Yes,
land. You got to do
yes,
the
yes.
terrain.
I was that very day. If it's not God, it was a big of bees. They were just hanging there. I didn't know that. I was just going with my head. I didn't even know.
Now, this is motivation, opportunity, and what is the other one? Motivation, opportunity, and rationalization. Now, look at them. They're telling you how they're going to charge you up for doing an estimate for you because you expect them to do all that for free. And they're not doing that for free. They're going to charge you for the water. They're going to charge you for the gas. They're going to charge you for all of that.
That it was big bees. They were there. They chasing me.
And she's upset because her lover almost got stung by some bees.
And I was running in the bush, and they were chasing me. Only
The
God will
bees
save
chased
me.
him. He could have got, going to anaphylactic shock from bees.
Only she's
Only
so
God will save.
silly. He could have went into anaphylactic shock from bees, only if he's allergic to bees, lady. He has to have a severe allergy, woman.
me, then I should come and do all those things free, right? I shouldn't eat in
But this
Africa.
is her lover.
I
You
shouldn't
gotta take
eat.
care of her lover.
How can I get money to do bundle and come to life? How can I even do a video and post? No, like things are not right. Nope. You have to pay for it.
You have to pay for everything with them. And then all the pauses.
Yeah, I got boots. I got work boots. Yeah, every time I upload a video,
Now
it's
listen to
hard.
this. This is the people you're buying land from. Now they're about to tell you how you need to pay for their internet. Now
It's not free.
Yeah, it's not free. That's the part people not, every month I buy data 350 cities. She been buying 350. Even sometimes it's not even a month. Then we have to
I
do it.
buy 350 CDs
Yeah.
about every
So
2 to 3 weeks.
mhm.
Sometimes not even 2 weeks. It depends on how long my videos are
It
and
depends on
everything.
how you're using it. No, it's not easy. Even if it's easy, how do I post? It take credit, right? It take bundle. I pay for it. And the service they don't give it for me for free. Come, it's not a family member who own it, and the government
listen,
doesn't give it free.
but listen how he's talking to you. This is what was blowing my mind. Listen to how he's talking to you. They don't give it to you for free. It's not a family member that own it. And listen to how she's talking. And I don't know why she's yelling. Maybe she's hard of hearing. She might need a hearing aid because she's yelling like somebody who can't hear. And now it's your responsibility. Who else was talking to you like that? Daniel.
Exactly, Nana. They calling me to chat for free and giving them the free information. They know I have to also to to
Wow.
pay. I have to eat.
See, pretending to help you, lady. She cared so much about her. Harriet Tubman just told you you ain't calling her talking for free. Y'all want to talk for free.
Business is going well. We trying our best. It's just we have to buckle up now.
Yes, you pay for uploads. No, you pay for it. This life that we are here, we paying for it.
It's not like we have a one plan.
No.
Everything. What is it called? Everything included plan. Unlimited in the States. There's no unlimited plan here. You pay for data.
Yes, Nana, you are right. You are right. Once
And then
once
what? Uh-huh.
once they don't get it free, then they will tell people, I don't care. Nowadays I don't care. If you come, I charge you. If you don't want, go to next. Other builders are there. Go when they because it's
I can't
stress.
understand nothing he's saying. Oh
No,
my God.
we
Yes,
working.
the Starlink is okay, but I was talking to someone today and they're saying it wasn't working, and I don't know about the Starlink. I'm not an Elon Musk fan, and me supporting Elon Musk is a
Okay,
thing
so
too.
we ain't talking about that. Okay, so then I want y'all to see this part. Let me go back to y'all question. So that was 140, 58, 44. She shares a story. Okay, we got past that. But there's some more I want y'all to see. Let me go get y'all questions. Then I'm going to read the other one. But look at the attitude. That's what I want y'all to see. Look at the attitude. How the attitude done changed now, honey, because to her and Super Shorty selling land, leasing land. Kiki right there, and then Super Shorty and his friends building. Yeah, they building these houses. You better run. You better run the other way. It's true, Kiki, and nobody would hire that boy. No, nobody would. I blame our own people more than non-melanated people for these misguided people and all the Babylon and black trauma. Yeah, propaganda is messed up. Yes, it is. Super Shorty is a contractor. Where did Kinza Babe and Super Shorty get the land to sell? A chief gave it to them to sell. The chief gave it to them to sell for him, basically. Sell it for him and give me the money and I'll give y'all a little cut. Yeah, that's it. They don't own nothing. Yeah, y'all please hit the like button so we can spread the word. More volume. I know it's their volume on their thing. Their end. It's the video, the way they recorded it, it's real low. Who could possibly take who could take them seriously? I thus regard he doesn't even speak. Thank you, Tanya. He doesn't even speak English well. So you know what that means? He didn't graduate from secondary school. He probably didn't even go to school. So how can y'all be serious that this is a couple who are serious land dealers? This is an opportunity to scam. They see this. The motivation was they're broke. He's illiterate. She has low self-esteem. So they get together and they come together and they come up with this scam. And she's going to do whatever she can do to make Super Shorty happy. Whatever she got to do, because she has to pay to play. She has to. She has to. Tanya says, who could possibly take this? Some people are. They got clients, girl. I showed you. They out here calling them Harriet Tubman and everything else. So basically they are saying, give me your money and thank. Who else said, give me your money and don't ask questions. Just shut up and let me scam you. Who else said that? Daniel. I can't even believe this. That's why I can't even believe it, y'all. I can't even believe it. I don't know why she's yelling brown eyes. Excuse me. I think she had a hearing problem. Hey, brown eyes, crazy people talk like that. Oh, they sure do. So, yeah, they're unprofessional, but you're supposed to do business with them now, and people have. Maybe they're African killer bees. She's originally from the Virgin Islands. All right, before we go back, let me tell y'all what the next thing, the second thing to look for in the triangle. Opportunity, where there's a high risk of fraud. We know there's a motivation because they're broke. We know that, and they need money. What is the opportunity? Let me show you first before we go to that, how they support themselves. Let's ask YouTube, how do they, the creator and Super Shady, how do they support themselves? All right. Where is that one? Seem to have few. The creator and Kinza, they making up, messing up her names, seem to have a few income streams. Real estate. So let's see the real estate income.
Ghana, helping people to, settle in Ghana, and we doing a lot. We're just teaching to and selling and building houses, a whole lot. It's a whole journey.
So they're helping people relocate to Ghana. They're teaching people about Ghana. They're helping people build houses in Ghana, and they're selling them land. That's how they make their money.
You want.
Go and follow our journey. Follow Super Shady.
Look at this. This is important. This is important how he laughed, because he know he's scamming y'all.
Oh, I'm proud of you. Thank you, Michelle.
Hello.
Ghana, helping people to, settle in Ghana, and we doing a lot. We're just teaching to and selling and building houses, a whole lot. It's a whole journey.
Wow.
So it's what you want.
Go and follow our journey. Follow.
He said it's what you want, and laughed. And laughed, people. It's what you want. It's your dream. I'm whatever you want because I'm going to pretend like that and I'm going to take your money. And he laughed. Because it is funny. It's hilarious how stupid people are.
Available. Yes. So if you are interested, just contact us and we take it from there.
Yeah. Contact us and we take it from there.
Miss Nadine, welcome from the VI. Like the video. If you haven't subscribed.
So this is how YouTube AI says they support themselves with real estate, and then they also support themselves with YouTube. And this can't be right. She
like the video. If you haven't subscribed to Super Shadi, help us get him to 1K.
Guys, I want you guys to help me to get 1K. I'm close. I'm really close and I'm really happy.
You from Gambia.
And I really appreciate it. Guys, we want to go for a trip, so you guys will send us invites. We're going to
Kenza. Who else started traveling around when they started leasing land, when they started scamming y'all? Life with the Kings. Now they want to travel around.
Going.
South Africa, our first trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to South Africa. So if you're in South Africa, just put hi, just send a message.
But they haven't even finished the house. And they're planning a trip to South Africa. These are 2 children.
What time is it?
Put your hands up down in South Africa. It's 7:53 now.
Oh, by just subscribing, liking the videos, liking the lives, watching till the end. That's all we get.
Remember, this is Super Shorty's channel. She needs you to get him to 1,000K. She wants him to be monetized so he can have his own money now.
Monetize.
So she's really working that stroll for him. He's working that.
Yeah.
Whatever
he was stressing. You could tell on his videos, right? He was stressing. Super Shadi J's Life Out Loud saying hi.
Super Shorty.
Support Miss Nadine also. Everybody has to start somewhere, guys. Support each other. Help us get to
so this
our
is when they tell all the YouTube people stick together in Ghana and they go around and support each other, watch each other's channel. But this, I just wanted you to see this part so we can.
Students, so you up studying late at night.
And this was somebody who was
that's good
from India who was on now who was studying to be, I guess, to be a nurse or something. So hold on, let me play this one.
We have plots available, but not a whole lot. We have plenty.
So there you go. She says it out of her own mouth. We have plots available. We have plots available. She is selling land. She had the opportunity because this small boy came to her or somebody came to her because they knew she needed money, which was what? They said if you're in an economic situation, what did they say? Let me go back. Opportunity. Opportunities for fraud are high when fraud goes undetected. Do you think anybody's detecting for fraud with them too? Nope. Because she lying saying she don't even sell land. She lying on her channel saying she don't even sell land. But she get on Super Shorty channel and she get brand new. She get brand new. Talk, yeah, we got 20 plots available. We ain't got time to be taking y'all around. And my car is broke down. We can't take y'all everywhere y'all want to go. Yeah. But on her channel, oh, I'm just little Kinza babe trying to build my house in Ghana. Please stop. To identify opportunities for fraud, researchers and consultants commonly point to internal structural factors, including internal controls or auditing procedures. Do you think there's any internal controls going on with Kinza Babe's real estate company? I don't think so. That's why you got to have a license to do this, because you got to have these checks and balances. Economic conditions such as financial crisis may also increase opportunities to scam. The harder it is to maintain the segregation of the duties, and important fraud factor prevention. So you have to, Kinza can't be in charge of the money and in charge of recruiting people too, because that's a high opportunity for fraud. She can't be there. There has to be someone to check her to make sure she's doing with the money what she's supposed to do. They have to make sure she has a license. Nobody's there making sure she has a license. Nobody's there making sure everything they're doing are regulated. Nobody's doing that. Nobody's making sure that, just like if somebody was there regulating the duties, making sure everything was right, Michelle would not be in the situation she's in now, because they would know that somebody was farming that land. And it was obvious somebody was farming that land. So that researchers say it is important to identify opportunities for fraud. If there's no regulatory oversight, fraud is high. Is there any regulatory oversight going on with Kenza and Super Shorty? No. Are you kidding? Was there any going on with Daniel? No. Is there any going on with any of these land selling scammers in Ghana or Gambia? No. There's none. They're not even licensed. All of this can affect the risk calculation of the employees who are attempting to commit the fraud. All of these are when their opportunity is high, when there's no one to check me, when there's no one to balance me, and I'm having financial problems, and I'm under financial constraints, and I'm under financial pressure, I'm going to be motivated to commit fraud because simply I can. No one is there to stop me. No one. There's no regulatory committee because I'm not registered as a business. No one really knows I'm doing this except the people on WhatsApp and Kiki on Facebook, on YouTube. Everybody else doesn't know. So I'm flying under the radar, scamming these people. There's no oversight. It's just Kinza and Super Shorty deciding what they're going to charge you. Well, you know what? The chief doesn't even know how much they're going to charge you. That's how you know this is a surefire scam. Now, let me get some of y'all comments before we go back. Lisa says, they're saying they don't talk for free, but they're paying for mambo jumbo and lies. Yeah, they don't talk for free. Can you believe that? They want us to talk to them for free. Can you believe she said that? I don't even believe she said that. The fee for service is for all rights, Edith. The fee for the service should have all the services wrapped up in it. All the detail the client doesn't need, just provide the service. Exactly. But there's a fee for this, there's a fee for that, there's a fee for this, because they're not business people. How would they know that? They're not business people. Did anyone notice that there are no dogs at bags? Oh no, I'm gonna go back and look. I know. But now that I look back, there wasn't any dogs. And they got on new dogs. The last time I looked, the dogs were new. Did you notice that, Mr. Johnson? It ain't the old dogs no more. But I'm going to go look at that when I get off of here tonight. I'm going to go back and check on Rick and Cynthia and see if there's some kind of update. I wonder if we were confiscated. You wonder if we did what? I wonder if they were confiscated too. If what was confiscated? The dogs? You think the dogs were confiscated? Why would they take the dogs? I don't think I was only one watching to see if they were selling their own house after watching your live, especially they said they wasn't quite finished. Oh, I'm sorry, I shook the thing. Yeah, I was looking too, but I know that ain't their house because I seen their house. I've been in their house before it was even built. I mean, before it was finished. So I know that what their house is huge. That right there was one room in their house. It is Africa, Mr. Johnson says. Seems like anything goes. Most contractors see the diaspora youth don't seem to be professionally trained. Am I wrong? No, they're none of these are professionally trained people. Nobody in this whole equation is trained. The attitude of self entitlement, right, is a common thread with scammers. Right, you notice that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to let this blind down. What? I don't think she is Social Security age. Kinza, she probably ain't, honey, because 62, she might be 62. Smiling, what's that? Smelling money? Smelling money, yeah. Smiling money, smelling money, smiling money, smelling money. Do they have a company name? No. They don't. We don't know about it. If they do, we don't know about it. It's probably just her. Do they have a company name? He didn't have time to be a contractor. Then she got there. He has her driver. Wait a minute. He didn't have time to be a contractor when she got there. He was her driver 24/7. He's anything that she wants him to be. He's everything. You heard him say he's whatever you want him to be. He meant that. He's whatever you want him to be. Sweet mama real estate. Yeah, honey, she's trying to hustle that house real bad. Real bad. I have South Africa. I love South Africa. Oh, do you? Her voice is annoying. I know. It's hard for me to watch her videos. I know it annoys me too. Everything about her is annoying to me. But I just have to suffer through it. That's why I keep talking like that, because it just get in my head and I just hear that voice. And it's all loud. The hashtag is her video is land scale. Is land for sale. And what's this one say? What kind of dumb name is super? It's super shady. That's even worse. His name is super shady, but her speech impediment is so bad that she says super shorty. It's super shady. He calls himself super shady because he is super shady. He's a shady dude. All right, let's go listen to some more.
Block of 20. And then we have like 10 and 6 plots over on the other side. So
I thought she went selling.
we have a few plots left, but they're getting slim now. They're getting down here.
Did he just nod off?
Oh, we about an hour away from Accra, where my Airbnb is. You know, we outside of Kaswa. So
her Airbnb is the construction project that is not finished. That's her Airbnb. While she's on here talking like she really has an Airbnb. No, she doesn't.
Depends on where in Accra you're going. I would say about an hour from the airport.
From where?
To our house. He's asking how far.
Hour and 30 minutes to airport.
See, our house to our house. They are a couple, people. Quit acting like you don't hear things. Quit acting like you don't know they're a couple. You know they're a couple, so stop it. Look at this. They don't even talk to each other.
Yeah, the Pan African Village.
Why the Pan-African village
We've
have
done projects
so
there,
many?
and a lot of the prices are way over there,
I love
man.
you.
I
Yeah,
have some
that
Pan African villagers here in my life. I'm telling you guys, the prices there is off the chain.
Off the chain.
yes, yes,
It's
yes.
off the chain. She's so proud of herself.
No, the plots we have is in Putsin and it's outside
It's
Baby, the
Kaswa.
important.
match that we have is in Putin. She is proud to be a land scammer. She is proud to be scamming y'all. She knows she's scamming y'all.
Is like 15 minutes away from Kaswa.
It's between Kaswa and Winneba. No, when we say prices, we're talking materials. The price for the land is probably cheaper because it's out. The Pan African village is not probably not as expensive because it's out in
No,
the
no, no, no,
village.
no. It's out. It's
Yeah.
out. Pan African village is out. It's way, way out, out, out. From
So the
from Potin,
prices for
even
materials, I'm talking about building
yeah,
materials.
you're talking about building materials because the building materials they get it from Accra and they export it there. And they also noticed that now is the express are building there. So now the
So
prices
the
there
prices
and the
are
stuff.
higher.
Because whenever they find out we're building anywhere, what do? They start to swoop in and scam us, and the price goes up. And that's exactly what's going on with her. That's exactly what's going on in Ghana because we always are looked at as a commodity. Now, let me give you the last one, rationalization. So you're looking, when we're watching this, you're not just watching it to watch it. You're looking to say, do they have motivation to scam people? Are they having some financial problems? Do they have financial pressure to scam us? Yes, they do. Do they have the opportunity to scam us? Is there anybody regulating them? No. Are they a part of any professional organizations? No. Do they have license to do what they do? No. So they're not even registered to do what they do. No, they're not registered with anybody. So you're doing business with them. You're just doing it at your own risk. Rationalization. What opportunities to commit fraud exist? I'm sorry. When opportunities to commit fraud exist alongside motivation, the fraud triangle suggests that a third component is necessary for fraud. And that is the ability for the employee or the individual to justify the fraud. They rationalize the fraud. Economic factors can be used to rationalize the fraud, according to anti fraud professionals. Now, what do they always say? Everyone in Ghana does it. It's the Ghana way. Everyone scams in Ghana. Everyone sells without a license in Ghana. Everyone does illegal activity in Ghana. Everyone practices without the license in Ghana. And I'm doing this to help you escape from Babylon. I'm not frauding you. I'm helping you escape from Babylon. So it's okay if I lie to you and tell you that you're going to own the land. It's okay if I tell you that you can lease it for 99 years in the same breath when you really can't own it or lease it for 99 years. It's okay when I put Kinza up there as the front person when it's really her boyfriend and another Ghanaian chief. No, I'm not talking about the dead chief, y'all. It's another one. All right, it's another one. I don't know. Michelle's talking about a dead one, but there's another one. All right. And this chief are pulling her strings, just like ES told us. This makes the belief, this makes people believe that the fraud is what? Necessary. It is necessary to commit the fraud. And therefore, it's okay. Creasy and Sutherland pointed out that even individual acts of fraud are rarely the direct result of inherent personality traits. So nobody is saying Kinza is a bad person. She probably wouldn't normally do this. But in this situation, yeah, not only would she do it, she is doing it. And now she planning to go to South. Oh, we going to South Africa. We gonna start traveling. What? You can't even get the light sockets in your house. But now you're selling land and now you're traveling around Africa. Okay. The fraud triangle is therefore an important conceptual tool for highlighting environments that are conducive to fraud by identifying instances in which there is a significant pressure or incentive to commit fraud. Now you all know there is a very high incentive for her to commit fraud because she needs the money. She has significant pressure because she needs the money. Unusual opportunities for fraud to go undetected. Usually opportunities for fraud go undetected. Like all this land scamming, just like they're right. It is going undetected because nobody is saying anything. And where individuals can rationalize their behavior, researchers and anti-fraud professionals can identify individuals, companies, and industries and economic conditions that are particularly conducive to this type of corruption. So I didn't say she was a scammer. Yeah, I am saying she's a scammer, but this is what I'm basing it on. This whole fraud theory. She has the pressure, financial pressures to scam. She has the opportunity to scam. And she rationalizes the scam. There's a whole theory about why and how fraud is committed. Now, remember, while you're watching the rest of this video, look for the fraud triangle. It's all in your face. It's all in your face.
Even we buying, how much we buy? We bought water, a tank of water. We bought it 1,006 or 1,007. We bought a tank of water is 1,006 or something in Pan African village. That's how much we pay for it. But even
Oh
putting,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, we pay 1,006 or 1,007 for water. But we paying Kuti, we paying 300 cities. So you see the difference.
Look at this cup. There's no chemistry between them whatsoever. There's no love, there's no chemistry, there's no nothing.
Hey, Jennifer.
I'm
Welcome,
just
Jennifer.
using you.
Ganyan in the house.
I'm just using you.
Yes, they go ahead and ripping their own direct spread off
In
and
Saturday, if you buy Pepe,
blaming it on the locals. Yes, Nana, you are right. Back in the days, a lot of Ghanaian brothers helping those they came earlier for all those nothing. They go ahead and rip their own direct spread off,
And see what he's saying?
blaming it on the locals.
He said that we are the ones ripping off our own diaspora. And look at her face. And they're blaming it. We are blaming it on the locals when it's really us who are robbing and ripping off our own diasporan brothers and sisters. And look at Kinza. Yeah.
And now you are right. Their own direct spreads are ripping them off.
Yeah. Like her. Yeah. Look, she don't like that. Yeah, but they are.
yes, Ghana is a country. It's a big country. It's not only Accra and Cape Coast. It's Takoradi, there's Kumasi, there's Bogotanga and those places up north. There's Tamale.
Yeah. Nana said I know a lot a lot that I don't want to mention. Daddy is very hustling city.
So these are the people that's
I know
on
that
our
place
channel, that's on his
a
channel.
lot of things
Miss-
are expensive when it comes to building materials.
wait.
Those stuff. Yeah, you need to learn the 16 regions. Learn.
Shady, you are funny.
Do we really own the land when we lease?
Listen to these comments. Shady, you are funny. You make me laugh. Listen to these old women. Y'all are so silly. Shady, Miss Amanda, this chick been on our channel. Shady, you are so funny. You make me laugh. Like up the video, share, and subscribe. Miss Nadine been on our channel. These are super shorties girls. I was so shocked that Ghana had about 35 million people. What? And it looks so small on the map. Donna says, please read Kinza, Savannah, Georgia port supposed to team up for joining. What? Oh, they're doing all kind of weird stuff on her channel. Do you really own? Okay, let's listen to this one. Do you really own the land or is it leased? All right, that's the question. That's what I want y'all to hear.
The land this person is asking Shadrach.
Is that what?
If we really own the land, if we lease in the land.
Look at
the
it.
land
Do we really own the land or is it a lease?
Look.
You own it. This one is the land, we have it in, I think, 3 times.
That's a lie. Scam, scam, scam. That's a lie.
3 types, yeah, I think. I forget the other one. We have lease and we have assignment. The potting one is assignment.
It's a lease. Assignment is the same thing. It's a lease.
So Putin, that's the one that the chief with the ark owns. That's leased land. All of it is leased land. But her name is not on it. She may be on the little documents, those little fake documents, but when you go back to where it really lands commission, her name ain't nowhere. Yeah, her name ain't nowhere. Neither is his. It's the man who owned the ark.
Yeah, so it's maybe 99 years. The developer has
Look.
spent like maybe 2 years. The rest of the years is yours.
Look. And he just says he says this misinformation with such bravado, like it's true. Like it's true, and he's so misinformed. And he's misinforming y'all. And who's just sitting there letting him do it? Her. Your friend, Kinza. Ain't said nothing.
You as a Ghanaian, if you're a Ghanaian, you get 99-year lease. If you're a foreigner, you get 50-year lease. And
this
then
one, this one is not even if you're Ghanaian, you're getting 99 lease. The putting on if you're Ghanaian, whatever it is, you continuing. If you are foreigner,
you're right. Because it's an
the
assignment.
yeah, it's assignment.
So basically, if the person who's had it has had it for, say the guy who's leasing it has had it. So say they leased it for 10 years, and then there's 40 more years left on the lease. It's like that.
Yeah. Said the place charge for your labor. There is no free lunch, bro. Yes, there's no free lunch. I know. And some people you
like Nana say, it's a lease, but it's not like a broad that you don't own.
Now listen to this.
You see, they take things so like you're in the States, you know, they hear.
Yeah.
They're trying to tell you that leasing the land in Ghana is just like buying. That's a lie.
Yes, you just have to pay just a little
To renew at the end of the lease.
Yeah,
just like any other lease.
Look,
pay something, negotiate with the
that's a lie. I don't pay at the end of my lease. I don't pay a renewal fee. I don't pay a renewal fee. They may up the lease, the rent agreement, but I don't pay another lump sum. That's a lie. See how they trying to play down everything? She is a scammer. This whole thing is nothing. Her land dealing is scamming. In my opinion, this woman is a scam. According to the fraud theory, the fraud triangle, she's a scammer.
It's not anything that fight or you don't own it. This one is not something that you have to be paying like abroad. You're always in a debt. You're always in a debt. No.
Oh God. Oh God. Did you hear what he said? You're not always in debt. You're not paying. It's not like abroad. Here you just pay it and you own. That's a lie. Y'all, they're lying to you. She's a liar. Look at this woman is lying to you, and she's letting this little 20-something-year-old boy lie to you. While she just sit there with a big old self and say nothing. I don't believe this. Look, she's saying nothing. She know he's lying.
Yeah, when you finish your documents, you pay tax to GRA. You pay tax.
Yeah, Nana, I watch all kind of videos. I know it's just people just don't understand, and people still get caught up with all the, stuff that they hear. Yes, when you do your registration, you pay GRA, and then
you pay GRA tax. The tax. When you pay the tax,
but it's no bunch of whole tax like thousands of dollars, like if you own a house or something.
Oh, no.
It's always compared to here. Rationalization of the fraud. See how they rationalize the fraud. Pay attention, people. The opportunity was the chief telling her you can sell this land and make some money. The motivation was she was broke. According to the fraud triangle, if you deal with these people, you have a high chance of being scammed. There's a high probability that fraud is going on in this company because there is no check, There is no balance. There's no license. There's nothing but these two lovers with a 40-year age difference who are desperate for money and scamming you to get it and rationalizing it.
It's not even more than
It depends on the size of your land and the location.
Yep. It's not a bunch of
now look, them two is expert. Them two is expert land sellers. They're experts on land. She just started building in this country a year ago. This boy ain't don't know nothing about land selling, but now they experts. Now they experts. Now they wheeling and dealing in the land scamming business in Ghana.
Even Accra mine, yeah, we pay, I think 800 cities or 900 cities, just close to 1,000 cities, and it wasn't 1,000 cities either. When we doing the tax.
This is so sad.
No, it was like 1,002 CDs for the tax. That's less than $100, guys.
It costs
for flats, but it depends on the size of the plat. So don't.
Do you know if? What did I just show y'all? Motivation, opportunity, rationalization. They're trying to rationalize it to make they're doing. You guys, they're helping you out. They're helping you out when they're really just scamming you.
Don't take our prices and go anywhere. That's why I don't like to put prices out there. It depends.
Yeah. Because it's different. We are in Central region. Greater Accra is different. Upper West is different. Eastern region, wherever, all the Eastern region, their registration is different.
You're right, Nana. Like Nana said, there's ground rent sometimes that you have to pay to the ground rent is like once a year thing where you have to pay to the municipal or something like that.
Let me go look at this.
It's like a municipal the community.
This is horrible.
Yeah, the prices in the States.
Oh my God.
I know.
This is torture. Look at her. And that's the couple y'all buying land from. Look at this. This is just strange.
Super Shadi, were you missing me when I was gone? Tell the people how much you miss me.
Oh Lord, did y'all hear that? Oh Jesus. Oh Lord. And look at her. And look at him. Look at her and look at him.
I miss him. I miss being in Ghana. I was like, okay, don't forget to do this. Okay, we have to do this. I was like, ugh.
She didn't let me sleep. She didn't every minute. Call every minute. Even when I'm trying to do a video, call.
Because she got to check on you to make sure you ain't with no other woman. Of course she was calling to make sure that you wasn't with your real girlfriend.
Madam, please, I need to give my people video. Go to my channel and watch.
But did he say he missed her?
I'm always sending her to the YouTube to go and watch.
What's going on, Super Shot?
Now, one time did he say I missed? He ain't never said I missed her and I loved her. She's so stupid. This is an old stupid fool. I miss Super Shorty. What? I told y'all they was in a relationship.
I was asking.
Well, she's in a relationship with him. He ain't in a relationship with her. He just make money off of her. Look
She
at
will call me. Oh, are you up? The time she will call me, I'm even on the road, almost to the side. Because when she's there, I don't wake up early. So
see, so I gotta
she
call and make
thinks
sure
she's
he
not
up
here.
because
Then
he's a
I
small
have a
boy.
free time.
I
Then
gotta
I'm not
make sure
going
I
to
wake
wake
him
up
up
at all.
because he's
But when she will call,
irresponsible.
I'm almost there. She's
Right.
like, "What?"
What you doing up? I know when I'm here, I have to be not. Wake up, time to get up. Not your name.
So don't tell me this ain't a couple. Don't tell me this ain't her lover. So, lady, what you talking about? He the contractor. No, he her boyfriend. That's what he is.
My God.
Mm. Look, then we go back to nothing. Because it ain't nothing. It's just...
The banks will let you send a wire, yes, but that's up to you because the wire, those beach waters look really scary compared to us.
I can't...
You have to hit me up, okay?
I heard yelling, y'all.
The Danes had owned when
her accent and her speech impediment and her yelling is too much for me. I tolerated it for 2 weeks and probably for an hour. And I think I've showed y'all enough to show y'all what I want y'all to see. I think y'all were able to see the motivation, the opportunity. No, the motivation was there because they're broke. The opportunity was there because the land scamming came. The opportunity came. The opportunity came, presented itself for her to make some money. And then the rationalization of the whole entire process. Yes. The rationalization. Blair, let that down, please. The rationalization of the whole entire process. Now let me take your comments. So what do they say? What does the doctors, what does the research, what would they say? They would say that anybody who's dealing with Kinza or her lover, Super Shorty, are putting themselves at a higher risk of being a victim of a fraud called a land scam in Ghana. If you conduct business with Kinza, Babe, or her boyfriend, then you were more likely than not be the victim of a scam. Now, that's according to the research. That's according to the research. I'm not disagreeing. What y'all talking about? Why are they all split screen? I don't know why they do that instead of sitting together because they don't like each other. He don't like her. She don't like him. I mean, she like him, but he's not attracted. That boy is 20-something years old. That boy is younger than my baby son. That boy is young. That boy is like no older than 25. He does not want a 60-something-year-old woman. That boy want a little young 20-something girl like him in her 18, 19-year-old like him. He don't want her. He ain't attracted to her. This is just a way to make money. This is just a way to use her people for me to come up. And that's all it is. And guess who's letting him do it? Kenza. She know that man don't want her. She know he can't possibly want her. But she don't care. I'm going to use them. And he's used me. He used me for all my money. I know he got a woman. I know he like girls. I know I am not it. But I'm going to keep on. Maybe he'll treat me like he used to. when the money was good. She's doing building. I think somebody. I don't know. I can't even lie. So professional, off the chain. His real name is Shadrach. Therefore, it's super shady. Yep. So Shadrach is super shady. Yes, he is. He's super shady, and he knows what shady means. Tanya says, we're adding a hefty premium on those building materials. People really need to do their homework. They're adding a hefty premium. They're not trying to be mean, but these two are Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Nobody's trying to be mean. Nobody's trying to be mean. This is just the truth. This is just the truth. And y'all, these people who are supporting them, these people in those WhatsApp group, them people in the comment section talk about, oh, he missed you. Oh, you doing such a great job. Oh, you're the savior of the people. Y'all need to stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You're going to get taken for everything that you got. Everything. Because since Kinza has sent you out to the slaughter. How long is the visa for in Ghana for U.S. citizens? I don't know. It depends. I don't know. 60 days visa stay. Okay, she says 60 days. Thank you, Edith. Grand Rising, Kiki. Hey, lady. Oh, no, you ain't late. Thank you for coming. You probably was asleep. These people better hold on to their money. Their explanations of land ownership was completely incorrect. Yes. But we know that, Tanya. But most people don't know that. Them old ladies listening to them, Michelle don't know that. That other lady don't know that. Them ladies in that group don't know that. They believe in them too. They are believing them. That's why I had to make the video, to put it out there. Before you lose it all, know that you are being scammed. The red flags clearly waving up in the air. The red flags is doing just like this. Don't do business with them. You're going to get scammed. You're going to get scammed. And then we hear her talking about, I got 3 clients. Imagine having a conversation. I can't imagine having a conversation with him or Kinza. Kinza yells when she talks like an old lady who got a hearing problem. Okay, maybe she needs to get her hearing checked. But she yells in the way she talks, no. I thought it was just me. No. They didn't answer the question, which is, they're liars. I told you. I told you. They are liars and they are scammers. If Kenza would lie about something as simple as the ability to eat peppers, she'll lie about everything. She'll lie about everything. One minute she says, I love peppers. The next minute she says, I can't stand peppers. I can't eat peppers. Ghanaians put too many peppers in their food and I can't eat the pepper. But then the next video she'll say, I love peppers. If somebody would lie about something so small as that, what do you think they would do with something big? If somebody would hide their relationship from you when it was so out in the open in the beginning, let me show y'all how out in the open it was in the beginning. Let me show y'all. Honey, remember the video I had on the end of that Harriet Tubman video where she was laying all? I can't even find that video now, y'all. She don't want y'all to see that. Because, see, she's trying to clean up this image because people are not approving of this 40-year age gap that just don't look right. That just don't look right. So she's taking videos down that shows that this is really a lover relationship. Yes. And they're just doing the scamming to make money off of y'all. That's all this is, for real. That's all this is. So let me show y'all this part. Oh, hold on. You know what? I can probably pull it up better on my video because I want y'all to see her and this man and how she's all looking. He looking all intoxicated. She looking all intoxicated. And then she up here laying all on him. It's just sad. It was so embarrassing. The video was so embarrassing. She took it. She took it down because I can't find it. Now this was the video I did about her and the passport grannies. Because see, this is the second set of videos I've done about her. She went from being a passport granny to I think she was on this one. Or did she have her own video? She went from being I don't think she was alive. I think she was just a video. Yeah, I think she was just she didn't even have enough to warrant alive. She was just a video. So let me show you this. I want to show y'all. Maybe she wasn't a video. Where is the video, y'all? It was the ones I was doing about the grannies. It was that one. But she was on there. I can't even. Hold on. Let me go over here, see if it's over here. Oh, I can't remember which one it is. But this one, this clip I have, I can't get to the clip anymore. But because she took it down. But this is showing you her and this little young, oh, here it is. How she all laid up on him. Okay, listen, hold on. This is gonna crack y'all up. But this is who they really are. They sit around and they drink. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. But they drink and they come up with little plans of what they gonna do. All right, y'all ready? Because I want y'all to see this. Y'all gonna laugh at this one. But this isn't funny, but it's the truth. Well, wait a minute, hold on, that's the wrong one. Hold on, y'all. This and this is him. This is her. This is her man. Look him out.
Okay, Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
Rasta man.
Yes, this is the new land dealers.
Ghana Rasta man.
The Ghana Rasta man and his 70-year-old woman.
Who is this? Kitty? Kitty?
Guys, every day is my birthday. You know,
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Life.
He's telling y'all every day is his birthday. He enjoy life every day. Y'all know why every day is his birthday and he enjoy life every day? Because she's spending money every day. Every day. Every day she's spending. This when the money was good. You see how happy he was in?
My bad. No, I hold the money.
Yeah.
See, he hold the bag because he know the money in the bag. He know the money's in the bag. She don't trust him with her money. That's why they arguing over the bag.
My business money.
No, but it's my bag. It's my bag.
I think he be drunk and tipsy a lot with her. Because she love to drink. And I think he drinking with her. Yeah, he is.
My bad.
Another one. And let me show y'all this one. This one was ridiculous. Now look at this grown woman, this overgrown woman. Yeah. Look how she's sitting. And y'all doing business. Y'all think this is an up and up business woman. Is he even old enough to drink? Is he 21? I know they don't have age limits there. But look at this. She looked like she with a kid. This is so embarrassing. And this is the queen.
So probably the next time you see this video, that sound is going to be muted. All right. I think that was all the shorts I wanted to show y'all.
Yeah, that video is gone.
She had some on her other channel. Because I want y'all to see. This how ridiculous this is. How embarrassing this is. Ghana man.
I must have went past it. Oh, here it
woman,
is.
You are an overgrown woman. This is a small boy. You are an overgrown woman. This is a with a neck like that should have more.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the video where he's drunk. Did I play it yet? Did I play it already? Where she's saying Ghana,
just so you can see the shorts.
Ghana man.
Because I want to show you what this woman is.
She's laying on him. Hey man, where is that one, y'all? Is that it? No, that ain't it. Wait a minute, is this it? Hold on. Well, I'm sorry about all the pauses. Here it is.
Look at this. Hold on. Let me figure out why I must have got it muted. This is when they first get there. And I'm just like,
Wait till y'all see this one.
Hold on. Yeah, I do. And I'm like, I wonder if his mother knows that this is what he does. When
she doesn't care. His mother doesn't care because she's getting money. Look at him. He looks so drunk. He just looks drunk. Look at him. And look at her. Ghana man with the man.
I have to mute this. But she got too much music.
Ghana.
Look.
Ghana man.
She said Ghana man.
Now look at him. He ain't been more interested to her than a man on the moon.
Look at he must have gave her some the night before, y'all. He had
so sad.
Look.
That's just so sad. Yeah, she took that video off.
Ghana man.
Ghana man. And look what her Ghana man doing while she's sitting there talking about Ghana man. Look what he doing. He ain't paying her no attention. He drinking whatever's in that bottle. Ghana man. This is ridiculous.
It is. This is really, really. It is really, really. Oh, that's the channel it's on. I forgot she had a different channel. That's right. That's the channel. See this channel? Shady Love _. That's the channel they put all their love videos on. I forgot about that video. That channel. But yeah. That's what she does with this dude. And then she comes on here and acts like, oh no. I gotta find it. Okay, let me get off of here. Then I'm gonna go get it later when we done. That's them. Yep, that's them. African Johnson will make you say and believe any girl. Only the Kinza tells it. Edith Rose precisely. He does. What does he know about what goes on abroad? Nothing. He just knows what Kenza tells him. There are situations where these people will come looking for more money from you. They will. There's the land guards. That's a big problem as well. Yeah. It's really insane. It really is. They aren't even good liars. They are a disaster. Yes, they are. She's acting like she's works for Century 21. Yeah, she does with no license. Yeah, she's committing a crime. What she's doing is illegal. I showed y'all the video. where the man says, if you're doing this, you need a license. She's committing a crime. She can go to jail for this. She can go to prison. Just like Rick is in prison, she can go there too. It's like once you're a year, yeah, it's like she's been there a year, now she knows everything. I'm going to get sick shortly missing her. I'm going to get sick shortly missing her. Why is he calling her Nana? No, he's not calling him Nana like he's an elder. No, he's there was somebody in the comment named Nana somebody, Nana somebody. And that's who he was talking to. All that cleavage, all for super girl. Oh, honey, Mr. Johnson. That's just nauseating to even think about that. Ugh, disgusting. That's why she got it hanging all out like that. It was just, ugh. No, he didn't miss her. He didn't miss her at all. He didn't miss her at all. He was glad she was gone. They are painful to listen to, both of them. A Ghana man who loves his girlfriend doesn't mind a call from, no, honey. And guess what, Renee? Not only do you have to, you ain't got time. You ain't gonna have a chance to call him, because guess what? He gonna be calling you. You ain't got to call him, honey. He gonna call you at the time you normally get up and say, what you doing? Are you up yet? I miss you. When you go to bed, he gonna call you when it's time for y'all to get in the bed. And he gonna lay there and he gonna talk until you fall asleep. Yeah. Then he gonna get up and do the same thing. But a real African man, he ain't gonna let you leave like that unless he has to. Because guess what? He gonna go with you. But that's if he your husband and he got papers. Because he ain't gonna want you away from him like that. He can't stand her. No, he can't stand her. Painful to look at too. It is. It disturbs me. It disturbs me really bad when I look at them. It makes me angry because she knows better. She's just lonely. She's just desperate. And she's just taking advantage of this little boy because he's in another country and he needs money. So he's being bothered with her because he needs money. So she's putting her big self on him every night that he lets her because he needs money. That's just disgusting. And you see how she was smiling? She was like he was a piece of meat. Did you miss me, Super Shorty? Super Shorty. Did you miss me? Please, Kiki, leave her alone. No one wants to hear her voice anymore. I had to hear her voice every day. I would pull out my hair if I had to hear it. If I had to hear hair, if I had hair to pull out. She said there are very few plots left. So people less has successfully brought the plots. Well, we don't know if it's successful. And no, that's not true. No, remember, there was 3 people. One of them is involved in a land scam, already a land dispute. The other one, we don't know because she just got there. And the other one, they're not building yet. So those 2 are not building. But the one who did start building is involved in a land dispute. So we don't know if they're successful or not. But remember, they're not buying land. So they successfully leased the land. We don't know yet. One of them who started to build cleared the land, and she got arrested right away. It's probably just a lie to make victims feel they should hurry. Well, that girl Michelle brought, and yeah, they'll do that. They'll lie to make you hurry. But no, that girl bought 6. I think Michelle bought 6 or something. One of them bought 6. So you know it had to be really cheap. That's another way you know it ain't real, because it's real cheap. So she brought, we don't know how much they paid because they won't tell us. That's another thing. That's how you know it's another scam. So she bought 6, and I guess somebody bought, I don't know how many the other 2 clients bought. But it's just 3 clients and it's just 10 that's been sold, but not to 10 people. Do you remember when she took back him to get it? Do you remember when she took him to get his drive? No, girl, don't tell me she took him to get his driver's license. It's her car, but he drives it. Yeah, it's her car. She is slow. I think something ain't right with her. No, it's not. And they know she's slow, but she knows she's slow. So if you know you slow and you know you getting taken advantage of, because she knows she getting taken advantage of, because remember with the chickens, y'all? When they overcharged her for the chickens and she walked over there, she knew she was overcharged. So she walked over there where she saw the people selling the chickens and she asked them how much was their chickens. And the man told her, and she said those chickens was less than what she paid. And they were cleaning the chickens right there. So you know you being played for a fool. Why is she recruiting other women to be played for a fool? That's the problem I have with Kinza. You know you're being played by a fool by everybody. And Super Shorty is helping them do it. Because he cannot stand you. They feel like an old woman like you using a young boy like that. You deserve everything you get. That's exactly how they feel. Use her up, Super Shorty. Use her up. That's why everybody be in on the scam. Because they feel like you deserve it for being a dirty old woman. I hate to victim blame, but how the hell would anyone give her money? Exactly. How is anyone in their right mind giving her money? How? I've showed you all the red flags tonight. I've even showed you how to tell if an individual or a company is at high risk for committing fraud. The motivation, Kinza's broke. And they said with financial problems, yeah, that will make them do it. You know she needs money. Opportunity, this land, and this chief who wants her to sell the land for him. And rationalization, everybody does it. Everybody scams in Ghana, so why can't I? Now, if you continue to play with Kenza and you get scammed, that's on you. You already scammed. You're already scammed because you're dealing with Kinza. You know you're gonna. If let me put it like this: if not, it's not about if you're gonna get scammed or if you're gonna be in a land dispute. It's when. It's when, because they know anybody dealing with Kinza does not have enough money to fight a land dispute in court. They do not have enough money to hire an attorney, because if they had enough money to hire an attorney, they would have done so from the beginning, and they would have realized you don't do business with people like Kinza and her man, Super Shorty. So, that's all I have for Kinza right now. But I'm still watching Kinza. I sit on my front porch and I watch Kinza play the fool every day. Every day. And what angers me is that Kenya likes to play the fool. Kinza. See, this is how important she is to me. I can't even get this woman's name right. This is how much I've dismissed her in my mind. Because if I can't get your name right, that means you don't matter to me at all. Not at all. This woman don't matter to me. She the worst of the worst. Because I'm down, I'm going to bring these other women down with me. Because I'm being scammed and taken advantage of because of a man, a Ghanaian man. I want to bring y'all down so y'all can be scammed by this Ghanaian man with me. Because they're pulling the strings. Kinza ain't doing nothing but being used and abused. But it's like the arithmetic say in the song. Some of them want to be used. Some of them want to be abused. They do. They do. And I've traveled a lot in Africa. I've traveled a lot. I'm planning my 14th trip. I've been around a lot of different people, different social economic classes. I've been around rich people. I've been around poor people. I've been around middle class people. I've been around all types of people. And one thing I know is that there's always somebody there who will use you, and there's always somebody there who will abuse you. Because people want different things in life. Everybody wants something different. So the user wants to be used, and then there's always somebody who the user wants to use. The person, there's always a person who wants to be used. The abuser wants to abuse. And there's always a person who wants to be abused. And I kid you not. Anybody who's dealing with Super Shorty and Kinza, how can you even listen to her, for one? How can you even understand him, number two? And like I said, if you're dealing with them, you want to be used. You want to be abused. Because according to Dr. Albrecht, anybody dealing with Kinza Babe and Super Shorty, motivation is high to scam because they're financially need the money. They're broke. Opportunity, we can pretend like we own land and we're selling it. We can sell it to people and make them think they own it. Rationalization. Everybody does it. Everybody scams in Ghana. And we're helping them escape from Babylon. So why not scam them? It's better than where they are now. They're getting scammed in America anyway. They're getting scammed in the Caribbean anyway. They're getting scammed in the UK anyway. Have you seen ES lately? Her mother-in-law is living with her. No, I don't watch her. Black Unicorn just invested in Kenya. I don't even know who the Black Unicorn is. You just keep on using me until you use me up. You could just, yes. Hey, Steph. Hey, Steph. You just keep on using me. You can keep on using me until you use me up. That's Bill Withers. Yep. Just keep on using me until you use me up. That's Kenya's motto. Kenya. That's Kinza. Kinza babe. Kinza babe. That's her motto. Just keep on using me until you use me up. And I'm going to keep on pulling in as many other women as I possibly can so you can use them up too. Oh, y'all, come on, we're going to get out here. Y'all, please hit the like button. We about to go. We've been on here for 2 hours and 53 minutes. Y'all, please hit the like button. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. And please share the video so we can get the word out. So everyone will know how to look for fraudsters. They will know straight up. Your chances of being a fraudster are high. Yes. And y'all know what else? You'll be able to spot a scam and a scammer. You'll see it. Because you can sit back and see the triangle. You can say, oh, Your motivation to scam me is high because you broke. Number two, do you have the opportunity to scam me? Yeah, you do. Because you got access to something I want, that land. Number three, you're rationalizing it. You're rationalizing how you're scamming me. And then you're rationalizing it to make me think you're saving me from slavery in America, in the Caribbean, in the UK, when you're really just selling me right back into slavery. Yeah, because Kinza has sold herself right back into slavery. Kiki, School of Life. Yep. All right, y'all. That's all I have. Thanks for coming out, Steph. We really miss you when you're not here. All right, y'all. Y'all see, I did so much better because I didn't have to go to school today. Y'all see, I wasn't yawning at 8:30. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm about to start though. I can feel it coming on, but it was better than yesterday. So I will see y'all next week. And y'all, please don't forget to play, to play, to pray for Black Acres of the Gambia. Please, if y'all don't know about Rick, Rick is in a lot of trouble in the Gambia right now. And we need all prayers to go up and ask God. We know Rick did some terrible things. We know Rick said some terrible things. But right now, God, we asking you to have mercy on his soul. Because Rick can't make it no 10 years in mile 2. He can't. And even though Rick and them played a big role in destroying my friend's business, Invest Relocate Africa, I still don't wish this on Rick. I still don't wish this on Rick. And I pray every day that something happens. I just keep looking. But y'all know what we can do? We can watch some videos and help them get some money that way. If you go back and start watching Bags videos, that'll help them get some money. But I don't know what's going on. I'm going to watch though because I need to know what's going on. So y'all know I'm watching. Black Unicorn was the morning minute when we was still with Prince. What? I remember that. Wasn't it a song or something? Yes, not we. Okay. Yes, we pray for Bag. Yes, we pray for Bag. Yes. All right, y'all. That's all I have. I don't know. I'm not going to even say what we're going to talk about next week because y'all see it just keep changing. It just keeps changing. So I don't even know what we're going to talk about. But I do know we will be talking about Black Acres one of them days. If I'm on here Friday or Saturday, we're going to talk about Black Acres because I can't get them off my mind. I can't. All right, please do not do business with Kinza Babe. Don't buy land in Ghana at all. You're not buying it, you're leasing it. All right, that's the first thing. You're leasing it. Rent first. I think Ghana Bound said that. Go and rent a house over there for a while, for a little bit. See if you like it. Meet some friends. Go to the village. Be cool with some people. Then you might meet somebody, who become your friend and their family might own some land and then they might, work things out with you. But don't go over there just being greedy right off rip. I want to own 6, 7, 8 acres of land when you don't own squat in America and you ain't never owned squat in America. So that's all I have, y'all. I will see y'all next week. I love y'all very much and please be safe out there. And don't forget to pray for Black Acres of the Gambia. All right, I'll see y'all later. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie, for coming out. We missed you.